You still don't understand, Jackie. Jean-Luc wants me back. Or dead. And if my friends get in the way, they're dead too.
Would you describe him as dangerous as Alison says he is?
Oh, it's hard to tell. I mean, Ali's pretty freaked out about the guy. I mean, he must be.
There was this waiter, Henry. Jean-Luc saw me talking to him a couple of times. Next thing, Henry's face down in an alley with his throat slit.
Jackie Manigante?
Let me go.
But surely you remember me. Jean-Luc Maffard, Alison's husband. I'm not going to hurt you.
Why'd you sneak up on me like that?
I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm a little on edge myself. I've just arrived. And you're the only person here I know.
What do you want?
It's Alison. I'm very worried about her. Please, perhaps you can talk inside. Please.
Why? There's plenty of food here. Rachel, you don't want for anything.
I'm sorry, I didn't think it'd be missed.
Why didn't you say something before? Oh, I thought we were over all this. I thought after all that counselling you'd be fine.
It wasn't for me.
Oh, darling, look, you know there's no point denying it.
It wasn't. It was for a girl I met, Tracy. I found her at work one night going through the bins looking for food.
If this is just some story to cover up the fact you've been binging
It's not.
again.
That's why I wanted you to donate the leftovers to someone worthwhile. But oh no, you had to go and give them to a bunch of pigs.
That salmon wasn't leftover. It cost a small fortune.
I was angry. So I gave Tracy the best I could find.
Oh, I'm all for charity, but that was taking it a bit far.
Look, I won't do it again. I'll even pay for the salmon. But what about Nat? You can't fire him for something that I did.
Is Alison here with you?
Have you heard from her?
Not for a while.
She ran away just like that. I wake up one morning and she's gone with some jewelry and some money. I was hoping she might have come to you.
Why would she run away?
It's very sad. Everything was fine, as you know. Then, after you left, she started behaving more and more strangely. Happy 1 minute, depressed the next. Then crazy ideas, strange imaginings. Finally, I have to get a psychiatric nurse to look after her, keep her from hurting herself.
You mean she was suicidal?
No, not suicidal, but sometimes angry and upset. It was hard to know what she do.
Well, has she seen a doctor?
Yes, of course.
And?
The doctor was not sure. Alison was not always cooperative. Perhaps paranoid schizophrenia. Who knows?
Well, what makes you think she'd come here?
It seemed logical she might come home.
Well, maybe not if she's not herself.
Oh, please, Jackie. I know from our wedding you don't approve of me, but I love Alison. I can give her the care she must have. The best. If you know where she is, you must tell me.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
No, cheers. We need more cheers. Could you get some from the clinic?
Cheers.
Should I write you a note or something?
No, I think I can remember.
Great, that just leaves the present then. Okay, guys, dig deep.
Oh, what's this?
Present for Sam and TP.
Oh, his and hers bulletproof vest. Carmen? Well, TP's fiance with pretty hat girl.
Oh, God, the party could be a bloodbath.
Cheers.
Oh, are you going?
Good night.
Good night.
He means goodbye.
Leonard, I'll help you across the road. Isn't he cute? All this love and togetherness gives me a pain where I should feel pleasure.
Yeah, me too. It makes you feel like a nobody if you're not part of a couple.
Oh, you might. I don't.
Really?
Yeah, really. Oh, I mean, look at that. Oh, right in our face. Oh, we're so desirable we can't keep our hands off each other. Blech.
Yeah, but don't you feel pressured sometimes to have a boyfriend?
No, I really like my freedom. I'm really happy on my own. And let's face it, love never lasts and sex is overrated.
Yeah, I suppose.
How was your night?
Oh, okay.
You want coffee?
Yeah,
I had a visitor last night.
Jean-Luc. Oh, God, what if he followed you here?
Look, he didn't. I was careful.
What'd he say? Did he threaten you?
No. He was very reasonable.
Reasonable?
Calm down. I didn't tell him anything.
Tell me what he said.
He said he was worried about you.
I bet.
And he wondered why you ran off. He seemed pretty upset.
You believed him?
I didn't say that.
You did. He's got to you. It's all an act, Jackie, a big act.
Ellie, he wants to see you.
I don't want to go anywhere near him.
Look, I'll be with you.
Haven't you been listening? This is how he operates, Jackie. He gets inside people's minds. He takes them over. He makes them believe what he wants to.
Look, I am on your side, all right? I'm just wondering whether you've let this get out of proportion.
Why won't anyone believe me?
Look, maybe you should talk to someone, like a counsellor or something.
He told you I was crazy, didn't he?
You'll be coming to the party, I trust.
I certainly am, but I'll be a bit lateish. End of my shift.
Leonard, word, please.
You'll be joining us too, won't you, Doctor?
What? The party. Probably not. I'm up to my eyeballs at the moment, which is why I can do without complaints from your patients.
Mr. Preston, I presume.
Mr. Preston, he says you're trying to fob him off with honey instead of proper medication.
Yes. That is, I wasn't trying to fob anything off on him. It's all part of my research.
Honey?
Manuka honey. It reduces the level of Helicobacter pylorus in the gut, or so I believe. Mr. Preston was to be the first of my clinical trials.
Trials?
You did give me permission some time ago.
Leonard, that was on the basis that these patients knew what was going on. I'm not having you waving pots of honey in front of people.
With all due respect, Dr. McKenna, that's not the case at all. Mr. Preston didn't give me a chance to explain.
Dissatisfied clients I can do without, as you well know. Now, put your research on the back burner for the time being, please. And smarten yourself up. You look like something the cat's dragged in. Nick, what are you up to?
Standing up for my rights.
Surgeon destroys schoolboy's dream.
What? Give me those.
Not until you replace my lawnmower.
Look, your beef is with Rachel, not with me. Get your facts straight.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting any action out of her and she's your kid.
Well, this is no way to go about it.
Well, too bad. I've been a week without any income. Anyway, I thought you were rich.
Oh, God, how much was it again?
Leave it blank if you like. I'll fill it out.
60 big ones.
What?
It's the reconnection fee for the power. If you'd been home this morning, you would have noticed, Kirsty. They've cut the power off.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops, what, is that all you can say?
I'm sorry, I've been kind of busy.
Oh, no kidding. Look, Joe's starting to wonder why you ever asked her to move in the first place. You practically ignored her. And then last night you take off after she's made dinner especially for you.
Excuse me, you're the one who's being rude, practically snubbing her.
Who asked her to move in?
Look, Stuart, Joe's old enough to look after herself. She doesn't need babysitting.
Wow, some friend you are. As soon as Loverboy turns up, everyone else can go and get stuffed.
Oh, I see. You're jealous, are you?
We're jealous.
Yeah, jealous. Just because you're hopeless when it comes to relationships, you can't bear to see things working out for anyone else.
Sam said you wanted to see me.
Yes. There's been a misunderstanding, and I overreacted. The job's still yours if you want it.
How come? I mean, what happened? Did you find the salmon or something?
No, the real culprit owned up, and they owe you an apology.
I'm sorry.
You?
I didn't mean to get...
Not much you didn't.
Look, can't we just forget about it?
You took your time fessing up. Wanted me to suffer, huh?
After the way you
Rachel, that's enough.
Are you gonna sack her like you sacked me?
No, but her father and I have worked out a suitable punishment.
No pocket money for a week.
I can promise you she won't get off lightly. Now, what about the job? You think this will be enough?
Well, it depends. What are we going to get them?
Oh, you'll see.
If you need a hand organising anything, I can...
Thanks, but I'll be okay. I'm going to nip home early. I just hope I haven't invited too many people. You know, the boat's not that big.
We can bring partners, though.
Sure.
Oh, good. I couldn't wait any longer to see Shane.
Has he gone away again?
Oh, no, she saw him last night and this morning. That's almost 3 hours.
Oh, it's terrible. I'm the same with Leonard, and we're like an old married couple.
Now, if we're all bringing partners, we should find someone for Joe.
No way.
Shane's got this friend who's only
No,
in town.
I'm still recovering from Adrian the vegan.
This guy is perfectly okay, I swear.
Kirsty, this may come as a shock to you, but there are some people who don't need a man to feel happy and fulfilled. I'm perfectly happy being single.
No one's happy being single.
Well, I am.
Fine, good for you.
Yeah, single and proud, off the shelves and into the street. Besides, someone will come along just when you least expect it.
You still on those patches?
I thought one more day wouldn't hurt.
Leonard.
Oh, don't you start! Gina's been at me for being half asleep all the time, and McKenna's on my back, and my patients think I'm an absolute nutter.
Hey, whoa. What's up here?
I'm sorry, it's just a little bit too much.
Have you got any more of these on?
No, I'm not stupid.
Well, you're stupid to still be wearing it.
I have research to do. I have to be able to work.
Well, you're not going to get much work done in this state, buddy. I reckon you've got an allergic reaction. You're going to have to live with this seasickness.
Well, I just hope you're not planning on a new wardrobe or any more expensive bits and pieces for your bedroom, because you won't be seeing much of your wages for a while, not until you have paid back every last cent for the stolen food and for Nick's lawnmower.
Fine.
What worries me is that you still think you can't talk to us. Well, didn't all that counselling count for anything?
It was just a spare-of-the-moment thing. Tracy needed food and I wanted to help.
Well, there are more practical ways, you know. If you'd come to see me, I would have seen if Guy could do something.
I spoke to Guy and he laughed in my face.
Surely not.
Ask him.
The point is, stealing's not the answer. It's not going to solve this girl's problems.
Neither does making me pay up. That's just to make you feel better.
You've got to pay for what you stole. It's only fair.
Look, I don't mind that. But I'm not going to feel sorry for a bunch of rich people missing out some fancy fish. At least they know where the next meal's coming from. Tracy doesn't.
You're not going just like that, are you?
Oh, no, I'm not in the mood for a party.
Okay, but Sam and TP need all the friends I can get right now. Don't let them down.
Okay, what do you think?
Oh, it looks great.
Are you sure you don't mind me borrowing your shawl?
No.
Oh, great. Okay, well, I'm picking Shane up on the way. I'll see you guys there.
You wanted to wear that, right?
No, but it's an antique. My grandmother's.
Why didn't you say anything?
No, I don't really mind. Kirsty will look after it.
Lovely. Got a great little steaming.
Yeah, I have to admit it, Leonard. I thought you were crazy, but it's not a bad old steamer. We should fire it up and take it out sometime.
Yes, that'd be fun.
Yeah, my old man had a yacht when we were kids, but we never used to go out on it much, you know? And my mum used to refuse to set foot on it. Hardly surprising, really. Her brother went down on the Wahine.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, he survived, though. He used to tell these amazing stories, you know, about waves the size of houses, huge, big mountains of water, like being on a roller coaster, out of control, you know? I mean, if you've ever been on Wellington Harbour when it's just even a little bit...
Leonard, honestly, he's such a party animal.
It'll be man overboard if he's not careful.
Don't curse, that really worries me. I mean, what if he sleepwalks? He could drown in his sleep.
I think he'd wake up, Gina.
Yeah, I guess so. He's a pretty light sleeper. So, what happened to Shane? Why did he dash off so quickly?
Some inconsiderate woman decided to go into labour. Why didn't I fall in love with a dermatologist?
Hi, guys.
Oh, Joe, we thought you'd never get here.
Why not?
This guy's dying to meet you.
Oh, no, Gina.
Yeah, I think he's over there somewhere.
Hey, Sammy!
Hey,
there's the newlyweds.
Hey, nice to see you two up and about.
Yes, okay. Everybody, I think a toast to the happy couple.
Oh, yeah.
Sam and TP.
Sam and TP.
And I'd just like to say that, well, Gina chose the gifts.
Oh.
Cool.
Ah, there you go. She thinks everyone spends as much time in bed as her and Leonard.
And for the hostess, we felt a boat warming present was in order.
Thank you. That's very sweet. Leonard, where's Leonard?
Oh, yeah, I think he's out the back barking at the fish.
Yes, we've all been wondering about this mysterious Frenchman that swept Alison off her feet. Please, take a seat.
Thank you.
I take it Alison isn't with you?
No. You haven't heard from her?
No, not in some time. I hope she's all right.
I'm afraid I don't know where she is. And it's very important that I find her. That's why I come to you.
Huh.
she's quite sick. You see, she had a mental breakdown. She was very depressed and suffering from paranoid delusions. This is why she ran away.
Good heavens. But why? I mean, did she suffer some sort of trauma?
A miscarriage. She was completely devastated.
Ah, that makes sense. You know that Alison suffered an earlier miscarriage while she was working here.
No. This explains a great deal, no? Her reaction to what happened. She wouldn't talk to anyone, not to me, not to the doctors, not... I thought she might return to her friends.
Has she been in contact with the family?
No.
Well, look, I'll ask around and I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Here is where I am staying. If you hear anything, please call.
Certainly.
Feeling any better?
Yes. Yes, much more, I think.
We guys got some groovy boat warming present.
Did we? Yes. Gee, people must think I'm a pathetic host. Must circulate. Do things.
Talk about sardines.
Man, great place for a party though, huh?
Well, it's different.
What, you're not having a good time?
It would be okay if everybody stopped talking shop, unless it's something Shane ever does.
No, he's never around long enough.
I don't begrudge him his career. I know how important it is to him. I know what a buzz he gets every time he brings a new life into the world.
Yeah, not half the buzz he gets from collecting such a fat fee.
You know, Stu, you become old and cynical way before your time.
Well, you can talk.
I'm not cynical.
Oh, no, just selfish and self-centered.
It's not fair.
Look, Kirsty, you're only talking to me now because Shane's not here.
Oh, I see. Little Stu isn't getting enough attention, is that it?
No, it's not it. Look, what about Jo? How you knew damn well that she didn't want you taking her shawl, and yet you took it anyways.
You don't care about Jo's shawl.
I care about Jo's feelings.
Well, you didn't when she first moved in. Man, you can be so sanctimonious sometimes, Stu. It's not worth talking to you when you're like this.
Nat, you haven't seen Rachel, have you?
No, what's she done now?
Oh, nothing too terrible.
I give it time.
Hey, look, do you know anything about this family she's been helping out?
What family?
Well, according to McKenna, she's been pinching food from here to give to this family. Pretty hard up. He seemed to think I could offer some professional advice. So if you see her, would you?
Yeah, I'll tell her.
Cheers.
Nelson, you brat.
What happened?
Your shawl went overboard. I tried to rescue it.
What a hero. Wonder if they got a meal for Shaw's saving.
Oh, thank you so much.
Has there been an accident?
Yep. Talk overboard.
Well, you better come inside and change. The water's extremely chilly.
Nah, I think I'll just head home.
Oh, come on, Nielsen. Come back to the party. The babes will be all over you when they hear about this.
Look, I'll drive you home. It's the least I can do.
I mean, you have to admit that Alison's behaviour has been pretty bizarre.
Sure, but that could be because she's telling the truth.
Or because she's delusional.
Yeah, I suppose his stories have been pretty colourful.
And you said she seemed paranoid.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily add up to crazy.
Has she mentioned a miscarriage?
What?
Well, according to Jean-Luc, she's had another miscarriage.
No, she would have told me.
Not if she hadn't been able to face up to it herself. Do you think that might have tipped her over the edge?
If anything would, that'd do it.
Well, then.
Look, I don't know. I mean, what do you think of Jean-Luc?
Well, I think he's genuine. And I think Alison needs psychiatric help.
I wonder if you could tell me how I get my clothes dry cleaned.
At a dry cleaner's?
No, I was thinking maybe someone could drop them off for me.
Well, perhaps you could hail the next passing Boy Scout.
You know, if you ask me, I think things started to go downhill when they got rid of the funny hats. Taught nurses humility, those hats.
How's the gastric pains, Mr. Preston?
Much the same as before.
I see the antacid Dr. Dodd's prescribed helped.
A bit. I hope you're not going to fob me off with this rubbish about honey.
No, since the pain's persisting, we're going to have to do an endoscopy.
Oh, eh? Well, I've not had one of those before. Is it new, is it?
No, it's quite simple, really. We just pass a tube down through your gullet, and that way we'll be able to have a good look inside your stomach.
No, I don't think so. I don't think my condition warrants such drastic action. No, I wouldn't bother with that, no.
Better? Are you still shivering?
Yeah, shower's cold.
Oh, God, the power probably hasn't been back on long enough. You better get into bed.
Eh?
Well, it's the best way to warm up. Look, I don't want a death from hypothermia on my conscience. Come on.
She's probably asleep.
Why has she been sleeping a lot?
It can be symptomatic. Well, I'd like to talk to her first to explain why we think this is necessary.
Whatever you think's best.
We might as well make ourselves comfortable.
Dr. McKenna, she's gone.
Man, I feel like an icicle.
Still?
Freezing.
Move over.
What?
Move over. Look, it's the best cure for hypothermia. Warmth from another body.
Yeah?
Trust me, I'm a nurse.
I've never seen them do this at the clinic.
Well, it's usually for emergencies.
Hey, look, I'm sorry about dragging you away from the party.
It's okay, I wasn't having a very good time anyway.
Why not?
I don't know, I'm just not very good at parties.
Me neither. I always go overboard. Hey, look, sorry for being such an idiot when you first moved into the flat.
Hey, don't worry, I made it pretty tough stuff.
Doesn't feel that tough to me.
Getting warmer?
Yeah, I can feel the circulation coming back.
See, I know my stuff.
Maybe. Did you ever think that your treatment may have some unpredictable side effects?
Are you saying you have a problem with unconventional nursing techniques?
No, not at all. I'm just saying that it's all very well being a caring, dedicated professional, but this could be taking things a bit too far.
Or maybe not far enough.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race. Just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.